Okay, Norman. This is how it works. I point, you shoot, you stay fast and focused and on your toes, and we'll get along just fine. Think you can handle that?
No problem.
Ready?
Sure.
Opening last night was new horror film Stab, loosely based on my best-selling book, The Woodsboro Murders. And already the sequel is being filmed, Stab 2, Return to Woodsboro. Today, we are on the set of that film, and joining us is director Roman Bridges, who has just finished shooting for the day. And with him is one of the actors from that film.
What? Sorry? Who did you say I was?
It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Roman. And you as well.
It's an honor to be involved with the sequel to the story of the Woodsboro Murders. Stab 2, Return to Woodsboro.
Roman, what do you say to the idea that sequels are too handicapped and by definition alone are inferior films?
I think you'll find, Gail, that many original sequels far surpass their originals. For instance, Aliens was far better than the original, and there was Terminator 2.
Do you think a bigger budget helps make better movies?
Horror movies are only as good as their villains, Gail. Granted, of course, Freddy and Jason failed to be scary after 5 or 6 sequels.
Yes! The sequel! Are we in the sequel?
But in the Stab films, we have truly found a villain, or should I say villains, so terrifying that they continue to be terrifying after many more sequels to come.
Yes! We have found the villain! Ha! Haven't we?
Roman, from your enthusiasm, it would certainly seem that way. Honestly, though, tell me, what is your favourite scary movie? Jesus Christ! You scared the shit out of me. Do you mind, Detective? We're in the middle of filming.
I'm sorry, Miss Weathers. Allow me to introduce myself. Detective Kincaid, LAPD. Are you familiar with the actor Ben Damon or the actress Christine Perkins?
Well, I interviewed Damon once for the show. He was a real obnoxious fuck. Christine Perkins, the second one, she had a small part in Stab 1, didn't she?
Yes, well, they were both found brutally murdered outside the Hollywood sign this morning. Autopsy reports haven't come back yet, but they both look like something out of one of those Stab films. And this was found at the crime scene.
So that's why you're here, to tell me about some brutal homicide I'm not even involved in.
I wish that was all, Miss Weathers, but the killer left a note.
A note.
Yeah. Maureen Prescott, mother and wife, found brutally raped and murdered in bedroom.
That's Sidney Prescott's mother.
Yes, I've been trying to get onto her, but she's been very hard to find. You're my one and only hope of finding her. Her life could be in grave danger. Oh! I see you two know each other.
Hello, Dewey.
Miss Weathers, and it's Deputy Dewey.
The name's Gale. Remember?
Yes, Miss Weathers. Your name is embedded clearly between my ears. After all, I've read your book. I do retain reading skills. Shock.
An explanation is, of course, out of the question.
Page 41. Deputy Dewey filled the room with his dim-witted Barney Fife-ish presence. I think you've explained yourself.
Oh, Dewey, I'm sorry.
No! What you are is a money-hungry, fame-seeking liar and, forgive me for saying so, mediocre writer who has a cold storage shed where her heart should be.
You have every right to be upset.
Page 32. Deputy Dewey oozed with inexperience.
I never meant to imply that...
How do you know my dim-witted inexperience isn't merely a subtle form of manipulation used to lower people's expectations, thereby enhancing my ability to effectively maneuver within any given situation?
I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say except... I'm sorry.
No! I'm the one who's sorry. I misjudged you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some oozing to do.
What happened to your arm and leg anyway? I thought you were stabbed in the back.
The knife hit a nerve. Deputy Dewey and Miss Weathers. Personal lives and past aside, this is about Sydney. We need to know where she is.
I promised Sid that I would keep her in seclusion. I promised that no one would ever find her. If you don't mind, Detective, I'd like to approach her with this on my own to see what she would like to do about it.
Fair enough, but if any more bodies turn up, I'll have to get a warrant.
Understood.
Alright, so somebody has to tell the director that he's lost one of his actors. Deputy Dewey?
Gail? Weathers? Oh my God, Gail Weathers!
Listen, I know we've never met and I don't mind you never returning my calls, but I have to say, after doing these two films, I feel like I'm inside your mind.
That would explain my constant headaches.
Listen, I'm sorry things didn't work out on 60 Minutes too, but total entertainment, that's a pretty good fallback.
Thank you. I'm sorry things with Brad Pitt didn't work out. But divorce, that's a pretty good fallback.
It gives me more time for my work. After all, Gail Weathers, you're such a complex character.
And to be played by an actress with such depth and range.
Still here.
Dewey. Gail, I think you'll really appreciate my character work on this one. Someone's helped me understand the real you.
Someone.
The ruthless ambition, your private self-loathing. And that lost and lonely little girl inside.
The lost and lonely what?
You heard me.
The lost and lonely what?
Little girl inside.
Dewey, can't we work on this together? As a team, you know, like in the past.
No, really, Gail. That's a sweet offer. But this time, I'd like to catch the killer before the body count gets any higher.